Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is officially day 5 aboard the Disney Dream and we are in the Norwegian fjords, and today we are in Nordfjordeid. The ship has just docked. It's just about 8 o'clock and we're just about to head for some breakfast, and then we'll be getting off the ship and seeing what we can do. If you watched yesterday's video, today is going to be very similar. We have hardly planned what we're going to do. We're literally just going to get off the boat and see what there is, hoping for some kind of hike, but the town does look a little bit bigger, so we might even explore the town a little bit more today as well. We also have 8 hours today rather than I think 7 or 6, so we do have a little bit longer to explore before we have to get back on board the ship. So let's head to Royal Palace for some breakfast. We've come from morning outside peak on deck 4 on the way for breakfast, and it's definitely not as nice weather today. It's not freezing.
Look, it's in a cloud up there.
Yeah, that's like the top of the mountain or hill or whatever you want to call it. It kind of seems like it's raining a bit, but nothing too crazy. But definitely not as nice as yesterday. Alright, breakfast is served. We've both gone for the same as yesterday. I've got the kiwi parfait, which is plant-based, and Rach has gone for the strawberry one. So we now have our main breakfast. Rach just asked for what she wanted and she's got scrambled egg, hash brown and mushrooms, and then I just went for the regular plant-based breakfast, and the guy said he's going to bring me some syrup for my pancake as well, which is really cool. Alright, this is the hiking outfit of the day. I think this is even less flattering than yesterday, but we are just about to leave. Can I have one as well, please? Thank you so much. Free ponchos. We love that. Well, we're off the ship and it is raining, so vlogging may not be easy today. If there are gaps in the content, that's because this is the look. It's raining. It's not raining super hard, but I don't want my camera to get wet because it's not waterproof. So I'll see what I can get for you guys. But we are planning on hiking, hopefully to a waterfall and then maybe to a lake as well. So this is what it's looking like. Very miserable is what I will say. There's the ship in all her glory. So we're just on a little stroll to see what we can find. We've come for our obligatory jaunt in the local supermarket. This is quite a lot bigger than yesterday, which is fun. Smoothie, $9.90. I don't know how much that is. Not very much, I don't think. Is it? Oh jeez, I don't know. The conversion rate here is so complicated that my brain just gives up halfway through.
You could divide it by 10 and then taking it off.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So it's 13.55 Norwegian kroner for £1. So yeah, I've been divided by 10, taking a bit off. So that means that juice was like 80p then. That's quite good. Anyway, I'm in the cake section now. I wonder what Gorat is. Does it?
Many tiny ones, a mixture.
Maybe. They've got chocolate and lemon, I'm guessing. They're like £3 each-ish. Or do you reckon this is like Nutella?
Yeah.
About £3.50, maybe a bit more.
You don't put your bread upright, you put it inside.
Yeah, and then it slices it.
Slice it.
That's quite good.
On the top there,
right.
and then you pull your bag onto it.
Oh, cool. Do you work here? Oh.
I used to slice bread.
Cool. I can't decide whether I'm surprised or not, but I feel like veganism is not a big thing here. Like, there's hardly anything. I don't think I've seen anything labelled vegan. Like, obviously there's going to be stuff that's accidentally vegan and stuff, but it doesn't seem like they're like appealing to a vegan market, which, you know, is not the best if you're vegan. But thankfully we don't need to eat here because we'll just eat back when we get back on the ship. Look at this giant pick and mix. It's actually the same one we have at home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Candy King. Yeah, that's just showing off. I take back all my previous comments just based purely on this. They have the vegan sign, and also if you're vegan you'll know this about these. They have bulbs. Literally, these are vegan, these are vegan, these are vegan, these are vegan. I might even have to get one. If they had the cups, I feel like I'd get one, but it's like based on weight, and I feel like I might get ripped off if I do that. I've seen these before. I'm not sure if it was in real life or if it was on someone's video, but I think they're like those banana sweets but covered in chocolate. How random. I'm guessing it's not vegan. Any other cool treats? They've got like Twixes, lime. They've got English chocolate here, it seems, but they've also got their own stuff too. Peanut. Looks like chocolate covered peanut. Maybe like peanut M&Ms, yeah. Chocolate covered peanut. Oh, they've got the ingredients in English, so that's good. Because we don't know any Norwegian, believe it or not. Look what they've got. They've even got Powerade Zero. That is major points. I'm impressed. They've got so many drink options. They've got Prime. That's cheap. I think that's like £2.50 maybe.
Yeah.
That is pretty cheap, I'm sure. I've never bought Prime, but from what I know, it's expensive. Alright, we're not actually buying anything, we just came for a peruse and that was very fun. Would highly recommend, especially if it's raining outside. Bless you. Next up, we're heading into what I think is like a little shopping mall, or as Rachel likes to call it, mall.
Or mall.
Or mall. We have many debates. Every time the word mall comes up, we have to debate about it. So, yeah, no, we're still falling out about it all this time later. Is it open? Oh, yeah. Okay, not really. About 200,000 for a 4-bed house. Get me to Norway. That's pretty reasonable. What about that one? Isn't that like £100,000? Or have I miscalculated? Wow, for a 5-bed house. I mean, it looks like it needs doing up, but look at that.
Yeah.
Get me to Norway immediately. That's like 350 grand for a 3-bed, but it looks quite big. And that's like 150 grand for a 3-bed. I would say reasonable, if you ask me. That one looks nice.
That one's
about 380 grand maybe.
Yeah, it's a 5-bed though.
Wow, that is way more cheap.
Right by the sea, look.
Yeah.
By the field.
And you get like a detached garage. Wow, okay. So stay tuned, me and Rach are going to move to Norway immediately. That's about 480 grand maybe. Oh, we've changed. These look so nice. They definitely are more expensive ones. Okay, I'm guessing this mall is not. Is that a shutter coming up? It's opening. It's opening. Ooh, another shopping thingy. What's it called? Supermarket. If you've got kids and you don't want them to see this, don't come in here because there's literally a huge, enormous toy shop. It's not quite open yet, but that's just a warning for you because you'll never get out of there. You'll spend your whole day in Nordfjordeid walking around that toy shop. Looks like. That looks like a good shop actually. And they've got like a cafe over here. Maybe this would be crowded. I don't know if it would still be empty like this, but this is like a nice shopping experience. I feel it's very fancy. And let's see, a meal with a drink is £2. Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cheap. Fish and chips and a drink for about £2. That's impressive. Anyway, this is really nice. We might have to come back here later. This is big, yeah, it's massive. It doesn't look big from the outside, but it's literally huge. Like, you could spend hours in here. If you lived here, you'd definitely never have to leave if you didn't want to. Like, look at that shoe shop. I feel like it's hard to see. Let me go through this window here. It's literally massive. Massive clothes shop. It's got makeup at the back. Like, this is well good. There's a huge pharmacy here, so if you forget any medical supplies or you need anything that you didn't think you would, check this out. Oh yeah, plasters for my finger, which is now healed, which is good because it took like 3 days to heal. £10 for blister plasters, but if you need them, you need them. We brought some with us. Also, vegan. It's like £3.50 probably, but it's labelled. £9 for ibuprofen, so definitely bring it with you. Alright, we've now come to the Viking ship museum. We are not going to go inside, but you can pay for a ticket. If I can find out how much it is, I'll tell you. And apparently it has the longest Viking ship in Norway inside. So it's 200 krona, which is about £17-ish? Under 6 or free. Oh, student 180, so that's maybe like 16 or 15 pounds. I would say that's quite a lot. If you love Viking ships, then definitely do it, but we're not gonna. Alright, we've made it to the famous sign. I don't think it's really that famous, but it's the sign of the town. And I've seen it on loads of people's videos, so I thought we have to come and see it. And here it is. It's raining pretty hard now though, so I'm gonna have to put my camera away and hope for the best. Our next stop is this church here. Apparently it's from like the 1800s. That's pretty much all I know about it. We're just now having a walk down the main street and look at this giant blow up Santa. I don't know what that's about, but very random if you ask me, considering it's August right now. The rain's stopping a little bit.
I think easing.
Easing. In a test tube.
Ones, yeah.
That's fun. I swear this is water. By the way, that's my hand for size reference. So today is Wednesday and all these shops are still shut. It's like 10 past 10, quarter past 10. That just say open 9 or 10. So maybe that is actually open, but a lot of them seem to be shut, so maybe do your shopping later in the day. We've now come in this like gift shop. It's kind of a bookshop and a gift shop, I guess, but Look at these, this is cute, magnets.
Yes.
69, so what's that, like £5?
Yeah.
That's quite expensive. Or that one. That one's nice.
Yeah.
How much is it? 50, that's cheaper, that's like £4 I guess. We're back near the ship, and basically once you come out they have this company called Fjord Guiding, and you can just book a tour as you arrive, so you don't have to book it through Disney Advance. This is just like their own company, and these are kind of the things you can do and the times they leave. Seems fairly easy. We're not going to do it, but you can if you want to. It has finally stopped raining, so we've decided we're going to go and see if we can find the waterfall. I don't think it's too far away, so it shouldn't be too bad if it does start again, but let's see how long it takes us to get there and how easy it is. Well, we've been walking up this road for a little bit. It's been pretty easy so far, a little bit hilly. There's the water down there, but the problem is we don't actually know where we're going, so we're just like randomly wandering, hoping for the best. And there's not really any signs. Like there's this signpost here, but it doesn't have anything we want on it. I don't know, like we could just wander and hope. Yeah, it could be up here. There's a little like gravel track.
If not, we'll carry on to the next corner and then we'll make a assessment of what we're going to do.
Okay, here we go, off into the wilderness. Guys, look at this view. Even if you don't want to go very far, if you're quite able, this is what the path looks like. I would recommend coming up here just for a view of the ship. If you walk down the road for a bit, if you look to your left, you'll see it's kind of like a ladder, but it's a stile. And if you just walk up this path, you'll get to here. It's hardly taken us any time at all, so I definitely recommend it if you're looking for something to do for like a little bit of time. Alright, so we've come to another stile. Now note, the gate opens quite easily and it's much easier than climbing over, so I'd recommend that. And somehow we've both agreed we're going to walk up this cliff. So let's see how well that goes.
Yeah, we're doing it.
We might as well. So we've kind of made it to a flat part. I guess this is like a road, maybe.
Yes, it is a road.
It goes around. Yeah, oh yeah. Ship's just down there through those trees. I would say this walk is easier than the one we did yesterday, or at least so far. You could probably do it without walking poles. The only thing is it's kind of hard because it's been raining, so the floor's really wet. At one point we were basically in a river. Also on that tree up there it says 1 kilometre to this place, which I believe is a lake, so we're going to try and make it there. How pretty is this forest? It's so nice. This walk is definitely easier than yesterday, but it's not super easy. I am using my walking poles quite a lot. If you've got good leg strength you could probably do it without, but it's easier with. And this is, I'm having a lot of fun. The weather has perked up a lot now. It's not raining anymore. Also, we've not seen a single other person. Nobody else is doing this. So, just us, I guess. We've made it to the waterfall and it's so beautiful. The only thing is, apparently we have to walk across it. And I am not sure that that's going to be safe.
Go to the edge and see.
We're going to see. If we don't like it, I'm happy that we've seen this and I feel like we could go back. But if we're happy, we might try and cross. But what I would say is, it's getting more extreme the further we go. I mean, this is very extreme, so come prepared basically. I'm very pleased we've gotten to see that, but we've decided it's not safe. It might be for you, but for us, I will be down that waterfall in seconds. So we're not going to do it, we're going to head back now and see what we can find. Something to know, we're on our way back, but we had to come past this tree and we're going to have to go back past it on the way out. It's quite a small gap. So if you're not very like agile, or if you're on the bigger side, you might struggle getting through, because we struggled. I just would hate for somebody to come all the way here and then not be able to get past that tree and then that ruin it. So it's, yeah, you can just, it's just there. So it's just something to know. You might be able to find a way around it, but maybe, but it's not the biggest gap, so it's just something to note. You'll have to come past it. Okay, so basically it was an hour and a mile to get there. If anyone's interested, I nearly slipped over, completely forgot to tell you that. And well, maybe we're like half the way back now. It's going pretty smoothly, I would say, compared to yesterday anyway. The down was very difficult yesterday compared to this. There's a little stream. See, we can cross this waterfall. That's good.
Yeah, it's
that seems, yeah, that seems safe to me. So we've made it back like part of the way down to this road that we passed, and we've decided we're going to walk down this way to see if we can see that waterfall from a different angle. And also it might be useful for you guys if you don't want to do that bit up there. You'll still have to do this bit, but you might be able to see the waterfall and it'd be a little bit easier to get there, and it might even be a better view of it, to be fair. If you walk along the road a little bit, this is the view you can get of the ship. It is so nice, with the clouds kind of hanging down on the cliffs, or whatever you want to call them. The rest of the fjord going on. This is so nice. I'm glad the weather's cleared up, because it would have been a lot more miserable if it was raining right now.
We'd still be doing it now.
Yeah, we'd probably still be doing it, let's get real. Alright, here we are. If you go this way, let me just tell you, it's a lot easier. So, probably would recommend doing this. I mean, we had fun up there, but this is just amazing. I'm glad we came over here. Yeah, we were like all the way up there somewhere.
And I think we could traverse it.
Was it there where those trees are? I feel it was quite high up.
Yeah.
Wowzers. As if we even considered trying to walk across that. What were we thinking? This is so cool though. This is definitely a much better view. It's not as fun to get to because it's just a flat road, but it is really good. Even if you're going to do the top one, do this one as well. That's my best advice. So Rach actually went to Port Adventures yesterday and asked about this, and this is what they recommended that we do. And it's called something along the lines of Klypet Waterfall. It's K-L-Y-P-E-T. Would highly recommend, honestly, that was so nice, and it didn't take long at all, especially if you don't go up the top bit. You could do that fairly quickly, and I would say it's fairly easy. Like, it's definitely hiking, not walking, but it's not too difficult. We're officially in the clouds now. The clouds have properly come down, if you can see there. So we are literally, it's good timing really, because it feels like it's raining, but we're now headed back to the ship. We should be back in maybe like 15 minutes or so. And then we'll head for lunch somewhere. We can get all fresh again. Oh yeah, Rach slipped over. It wasn't too bad, she just kind of sat down, but she made it out alive. I feared worse than that might happen. We are now back on board the ship and we've had a change of clothes. Honestly, we made it perfect timing. Just as we were getting back to the ship, it started throwing it down, like properly raining. I was like, I'm so glad we weren't on our hike when that happened. So we're just about to head now for some lunch at Royal Palace. Also, it took us 2 hours in total. That did include the bit getting back through security and getting on the ship because she forgot to stop the timer, but 2 hours from basically the start of the hike to being back on board. And it's 1:45 now, so, and all aboard is not till 4, so if you wanted to do that and more, you definitely have time, but we decided since it was raining and we couldn't find the lake, it would be better just to get back on board. Hopefully we get a seat near the window. I feel like it's kind of full though because we're a bit late. Lunch opened like almost an hour ago, so a lot of people are already here. Alright, here we go. This is what the menu looks like. I have no idea if it's different or the same. I think it's different than last time we ate here, but I won't quote me on that because I don't know if it's definitely true. I don't recognise any of these things. That's what's making me think it's different. Anyway, I'm going to get the Impossible Cheeseburger as usual, so not that interesting unfortunately. Alright, here we are. So this is the Impossible Burger. Looks fabulous as ever. And Rachel went for the fettuccine, was it fettuccine pasta with meatballs? Looks nice. Look at this. This looks so nice. I think it's like a cookie slash brownie with chocolate sauce on top. And Rachel went for the pina colada bread pudding with coconut ice cream. That looks really nice too. Well, that was amazing. That might be top spot now, or if not close to. So both times we've been in here at lunch, that's when to get a good dessert. There's a tip for you. We are now headed to Evolution to do movie quotes trivia. I think this is only our second trivia of the cruise, which is a very low number for us considering how far in we are. So let's see how this goes. Update, this is actually our third trivia. I apparently can't count, but either way, there's loads of people here. I get the feeling we're not going to win, but we'll try our best.
We own ourselves, we're masters of our own fate, we control our own destiny.
This is really hard. We're only on question 2 and we have no idea what's going on. You have to guess which movie the quote came from and who said it.
The only thing predictable about life is its unpredictability.
I literally have no idea what's happening. Yeah, this is very bad.
Time, you can still get off in Norway. Look at the mountains.
Even the guy running it doesn't know the answers and he has them. That's how hard this is.
If you get caught.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Well, we nearly got half points. 17 out of 40. I think everyone did badly though. I'm not saying we're going to win because we're not, but nobody did overly well.
5.
Woo!
More than 10.
Woo!
More than 15.
Woo!
More than 20. We lost the entire game. More than 21. 23. 25. Got 25? Can anyone beat 25? Anyone? Alright, let's hear it everyone for the winning team. There we go. Well done.
We're just walking through Cabanas. I think it's due to shut any minute, but this is what's going on. Baked sweet potato with butternut squash.
Nice.
Vegetable biryani. Bread. Penne bolognese contains beef. I'd get some chips, but I feel like I can't be bothered. It's too much effort. Pizza. The pizza looks nice. We may or may not have been enticed by Cabanas. We only came for a drink. I got myself another hot chocolate. But then I saw on somebody's plate it was Mexican night. And I remember last time we were on the ship with Mexican night, it was so nice. So I just got a couple of things. And Rach got a cute cake. Do you know what it is? Or did you just
Lemon cheesecake.
Lemon cheesecake. Ooh. Alright, we've now come to bar 687 for animation. And it's adults only. So don't know what that means, but other than the fact that we know kids here, sometimes they make it harder. Yeah, probably. But either way, we're here. And they're doing it actual live. Yeah, because we've had it before, it's been like a video I do not like, but I think she's actually going to draw it in front of us, which is good. And we've got front row seats. So let's see how this turns out. We have no idea what we're drawing, but we'll soon find out.
Seeing as though I was feeling a little damp and wet today, I thought I would draw someone from Finding Nemo today.
Ooh.
I know, it keeps getting better. We're gonna draw Dory today. Yes, we're gonna draw that lovely little forgetful fish, Dory, just around the top of our oval. We're gonna draw two parallel lines, quite a bit of a distance between the two. This is going to help us keep both of her eyes the same shape. The middle of our boomerang fin, we're going to do the letter S again. Two lines just kind of next to each other. And that gets shaded in as well. Shade, 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 shade. Check out, they usually happen in the D lounge for families if you wanted to bring your kids along, something like that.
Like Dory,
we might not draw ones as hard as this one. I put you up for a bit of a challenge today, but I think you guys did all very
I think the
well.
eyes are like
Just check those navigator apps. It might not be the materials
This is
that
way
I
better
do,
than
but we
ours.
always try and do
But we
something
try.
different.
We're actually going to stay in here now because next in about 15-20 minutes they're doing Disney food trivia. I've never done that before. We don't even know really what it is, but we're going to do it anyway. It's 18 plus again, and since we're here, let's just see what it's like.
So we have 20 questions to test your knowledge and see if you have eaten and drunk your way around the Disney parks. What kind of Disney souvenir can you use for popcorn refills throughout the Disney parks? And Disney Cruise Line, I would say, as well. These henchmen, Winchell and Duncan in Wreck-It Ralph. I hope I'm saying that right. Winchell and Duncan in Wreck-It Ralph. Is it a cake pop and cruller, a churro and a cannoli, a strudel and a macaron, or an eclair and a donut?
I think it's this.
Park can you find the Night Blossom drink? A layered, with layers of apple, desert, pear, limeade, topped with passion fruit boba balls.
I'm really struggling.
How interesting. Yeah, where did Norway go?
We're 10 for
Try
10
the
so
great
far.
stuff. It's
Delicious. 11 for 11. Alright, we got 16 out of 20. I don't think we've won, but
tally up your scores.
Really?
Let's find out.
No one got that one, and no one got that one. So we're not far off. That was quite easy though.
Did anybody score 5 points or more?
They will!
How about 10 or more?
They will!
Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna just go from 10. Raise your hands if you got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ooh. Hands raised for 17. Could just be here. Wow. Do my eyes deceive me? Let's have a look. How did we do? Exactly 17. Oh, they're the newlyweds. Give them a round of applause. Yeah,
we always one off. We always come second. that was really good. I would highly recommend that. If you know something about the Disney parks and the Disney movies, you'll be fine. Also, we weren't going to do it because I decided I hate craft the other day after we did the cruise line craft, but she just showed us that it's like a can holder thing and you just have to colour it in. So I'm going to brave it. If I don't want to do it, I'll just colour in a little bit at a time and then I can give up if I want. So fingers crossed it'll be fun, but it looked really cute, so we're going to stay and do it anyway. Guys, I still hate crafts. That was so stressful. This is my second attempt and I feel very stressed by it. So this is definitely my final craft. I can't deal with the stress. But it doesn't look the worst.
I'm going to do the same on the back of mine now.
This is Rachel's.
Then I'm going to colour it in.
Yeah, I'm done. I've had enough. We've officially sailed away and Rach says it's choppy out there. I'm not convinced it is, but it's definitely way more choppy than the other days. You can probably hear the wind. Whoa!
You've always got to look at the bright side, haven't you?
There's been a casualty. It kind of happened as we were just finishing off the hike, but I didn't know if it was fully broken, if it had just come out, but I think it's actually broken. So that is the end of one of my hiking poles, which is very sad. For the last, like, I don't know, hour and a bit, we've literally been chatting with DVC. We actually went to one of the offices to have a chat about potentially getting more points at some point in the future, which is pretty exciting. Not maybe right now, but we were just seeing what the offers are and what the situation is with what we might want to do. We've now come back to the room to get ready for dinner because in about an hour is the colour spin party. I don't know exactly what its name is, but it's nothing we've ever done before, so we are very, very excited to go and see that. And then we are headed to dinner at Enchanted Garden. I believe we've hit a rough patch of sea. I don't know if it really shows as much, but that thing there, which is like the curtain pull thing, is swinging around. I'm literally lying on my new bed. Me and Rach swapped beds. I've been in the double and now I'm going in the single. But we are now ready for tea. I know it doesn't look it because my hair's wet and I'm wearing a Spirit jersey, but actually underneath I'm wearing my normal like dinner clothes. But it's because it's the colour spin party on the deck, I decided to wear this because it's going to be freezing outside. So we are going to leave for that in about 5 minutes. It's literally freezing up here and I think it might be raining also. It's so crazy that in the day this is 2 pools and now it's just all one big dance floor thing. Guys, there's whales. I don't know if they'll show up on the camera, but I'll try and point them out. Like over here somewhere.
Okay, you know the words to this one, everybody. You want to see some action? You want to hear you singing as loud as you can? Here we go.
Into the unknown.
All of you need to count down with us from 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
We got Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Daisy and Donald. Let's hear it. Look at me as Pluto. Of course, here we go. The guests are here. Looking good, ladies. All right, we're going to change things up again. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Representing Galloway,
Max! Oh my gosh! That's so fun!
let's get on. Now let's do some robotic moves.
Oh my gosh, it's raining so hard! What do we have today? I don't know. I don't think our stateroom host knows many towel animals because they all kind of look the same.
Look at his little ears.
Oh yeah, I think it is a hippo. It's not bad, but it's just not, they're not that creative. That was so good, besides the fact that it was an absolute disaster. So basically, it started off really well, everything was going very nice, and then nothing, I don't think I've ever had this on a Disney ship before, the music cut out. The audience was so good though. They were singing through the song. The cast dealt with it amazingly well.
They carried on singing and dancing.
Yeah, like it carried on and then it cut out again. Same thing happened. Honestly, everything was phenomenal. The audience was so into it. Like, yeah, let's keep going. Like, it was so good. And then it started absolutely throwing it down. Sideways rain. It was horrific. And they cut the show short. It was supposed to be half an hour and we only got 15 minutes. I didn't realise, but Rach told me and I was like, oh yeah, that just makes sense. Like, Mickey didn't get his own dance. I don't think Minnie did. Or
Minnie did. Minnie went first.
Oh, Minnie did. Who didn't then?
The duck.
The duck, yeah, one of the ducks. Sorry. I wasn't paying that much attention because it was freezing, it was raining, there was so much happening. So anyway, it was really good. Like, if that is on your ship, go to it. It is amazing. But yeah, it didn't go overly well. So, oh yeah, they were giving out blankets. So if you're on a cruise that's really cold, they'll give out blankets if you're on the top deck, which is always a bonus. But now we have a bit longer than we thought before dinner, so we're gonna head to the shops, just have a quick look before we head to dinner at Enchanted Garden. If you forget your perfume, come to Whitecaps, they sell it. I don't know what the prices are like, and I don't know if there's prices on these things, but got like your normal kind of perfumes. They've also got like designer handbags. I don't know what kind of prices they are compared to like on the normal market, but you could get one if you really want. Got a discount here, 30% off jewellery. They're cute. They're $125, but I'm guessing you'd take 30% off that. Anything in the Pandora section? So these are park exclusives, so even if you don't go to a park, you can get park exclusives on the ship, which is interesting. They do have one that says Disney Dream in it, but I believe we already have that one. And by we, I mean somebody we know has it. These are cute. Earrings, 95. Yeah, I've just talked about that. I know somebody's got it, I don't know who. Sunglasses, if you forget your sunglasses, they've got Ray-Bans, Michael Kors, and Maui Jim. I don't know what that is. Sorry if that's like a really well-known brand, but I've never heard of it before. Yeah, you can basically get anything you need, can't you? Alright, so we've made it to dinner tonight. It's a completely new menu, so let's have a look. We've got cocktails that you can buy. We've got a couple of appetizers, regional inspiration. So I guess maybe they only do that on like the European cruise, not really sure. Or maybe only Norway, who knows. Salads, soups. More salads and soups. Main course has got ravioli, turkey, steak, grilled fillet of turbot. What's turbot?
Turbot's a fish.
Ooh, okay, that's new to me. Trio of veal, and then we've got a couple of vegetarian options and lighter notes. Again, kids and desserts are a separate menu, so unfortunately I can't show you that, but you get the idea. So I actually got a starter today for a change. I've gone for the white and green asparagus. And this is apparently tomato béarnaise. And this is Rachel, she got the mushroom soup. This is what I ordered last night. A chickpea curry with a roti and rice. And then Rachel got ravioli. She got it without kale, it comes with kale, but that looks really good. Dessert menu has arrived and this is what is up. Dessert is served. I have a sneaky suspicion this might be same as yesterday, where it's just cream and no ice cream, but I'll keep you updated. Yeah, it has got a lot of fruit, which I'm very pleased about. Rach actually went for 2 desserts because her main was fairly small. So she got the creme brulee cheesecake and the bread pudding. White chocolate bread pudding. Cool. That was indeed just cream with no ice cream, but it had a lot of chocolate sauce. It had like little cookie crumbles in and a fair amount of fruit on the top, so I managed to get through it today and it was very nice. How's your bread pudding? Rating out of 10? 8 out of 10. There we go. This hasn't been tried yet, but I have a feeling this is good.
I'll get it again if I hadn't. I would eat it all if I hadn't.
Okay, so Rach said she actually preferred the bread pudding than this, but it was nice, and she wouldn't have eaten it all if that's the only pudding she got. But I guess she already just ate one, so no need. So we've just come back from dinner and I really wanted to tell you guys, every day I've been meaning to tell you guys this but I keep forgetting. But basically my thoughts are that on the Dream, the dinner shows are pretty much non-existent. So we haven't been on the Fantasy, but we've been on the Magic, the Wonder, the Wish and the Dream. And all the other ships have much better dinner like shows. So here there's basically only Animator's Palette. The other 2 restaurants you just sit and eat, which is not a complaint but it's just just something to know. Whereas on the Magic and the Wish, there's like proper dinner shows. 2 out of the 3 restaurants, one of them you just sit and eat, and then the other 2 have things going on. It's a slightly different atmosphere. So Enchanted Garden and Royal Palace here, there was no show, and there's no live show because Animator's Palette is just the screen, so you don't get to interact with any characters really or anything like that. Anyway, we are now back at the room for the night. I do hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. If you did, make sure to leave it a massive thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Tomorrow we are headed to Stavanger and we are going to be climbing Pulpit Rock for the first time ever. We are very, very excited, so make sure to stay tuned so you don't miss it, and other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye!